What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Land and welcome back to another episode of The Table. And today on the table, we're not really going to do a diorama or anything like that. I just want to go through my Joes. I want to do a count off on my Joes, see where I'm at, put my different little groups together, what I have so far, which I should have everybody, to be quite honest with you. And also I have a few Valorverse sprinkled in, like the army troop builders that I got. It's probably maybe like 8 or 9, man, and they're good enough, man. I gotta work those guys out too, so I'm gonna bring them out and put them in with the Joes, because in my mind, that's what I had them for originally anyway, man. But the Joe team is definitely not slack anymore. It's a definitely hefty squad that I have here.
American hero, I'm G.I. Joe.
And yes, I definitely got a hefty amount of Joes now. And just kind of got them sprawled out. I'm just trying to show you guys, this is the beginning here. Okay, this is what we're working with. And I like to say get my Joes together, man, so I can see what I want to do as far as diorama, please. Like I said, I'm going to make them a field HQ. Where they're kind of camped out at, and I think that's what I'm gonna try to do for this scene, and basically have Tunnel Rat and the crew coming back from their little voyage there. But as you can see, man, I just got them sprawled out everywhere. Chuckles, Bazooka, Parfama there, got green shirts there, original barbecue. Now and then you'll see like a Halo Marine here. I only got one. I actually need more of these guys. On the Cobra side, I have like 5 those orange and purple ones, because I actually really like that figure. But I think this looks great with Joe's. All right, everybody, just real quick here, just a quick, I wouldn't say intermission, but an interjection before I get the final setup and just trying to get these Joes grouped off. But I got everybody just standing up. I just really wanted to see what was going on. Okay, so everybody's standing up, and I did a count off. And I did it the best way I did. And I did not count Valorverse either, or the Halo figure, because I just want to know roughly how many real G.I. Joes I have. And I should have everybody, to be honest with you. Who you will not see up here is the first Scarlet, which I do have men on card. 2 men on card, because I just didn't decide to open up my loose. Also, the Roadblock, the #1 figure. I have him. I have 2. One for men on card, one to open up. I just didn't decide to open him up, because I just really wasn't feeling him like that. But I did open up the Cobra Island Roadblock, and of course, the OG, the Amazon exclusive. So there's just a couple off here, but I should have every G.I. Joe figure. But 62 is roughly what I had. And counting the Valorverse, which I have about 10 or 12 Valorverse up here, looking at 70-something troops up here. And so pretty much this is what they look like here, just all standing up. And what I'm going to do, we're just going to go through Joes and talk about them. So what I'm doing, I'm getting them grouped up in formation. But what I also do is get them into sub-teams. And I'll also will group into variants also too, like how you see here with both the Outbacks. But of course, with these 2, there's only 2, so I'm gonna put them in their respective groups. Of course, you know, the Tiger Force, and then he's just gonna go with regular Joes. But in case with like Gung-Ho, he doesn't belong to a specific team. They just had a couple different variants. So I'll have those 2 sticking together, like the Roadblocks. I'll have those 2 sticking together. Now, as far as the Snake Eyes, all of those guys kind of stick together. Only kind of one I'll kind of set off is Coffee Cake Snake Eyes. I'll set him over here with Dusty. Now, Dusty's counterpart as far as the Tiger Force, of course, he's going to be with Tiger Force. So you get where I'm going. And as you can see here, I got Desert Rat from Valorverse. He'll be with Dusty. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the Valorverse where they're supposed to belong at. Like I got a bunch of Green Soldier Valorverse, and then I got like some Night Ops Valorverse, which will go with the Night Force G.I. Joe. But it's gonna look great, man. I can't wait to get these guys, group them up, and set them up, man, and actually see where I'm at with my G.I. Joe card. Alright, so it looks like we got everybody stood up here, and might I say, man, from 6, 7, 8 months ago, a year ago, this Joe lineup is looking really loaded and looking really good, to where you can start breaking off over into sub teams. And the main team, which I have in the front here, which most of the time you see like mainly in the cast, is not like a Tiger Force or Night Force, is looking very good. I have a lot of green shirts that I made in here, like Grunt, that I made, and we'll go through and we'll kind of talk about each little section. And I got some Valiverse sprinkled in here too, man. They look good. For the kit bashes I did, they look damn good. And they'll fit right in, man. And that's what it's all about. Even the Halo Trooper looks good with these Joes lined up. And that's how I like to have fun. So we're going to go around the table. We'll start first here, front and center. Alright, so we're going to work our way from left to right with this front and center row. We have on the left, we have Tunnel Rat and we have Breaker. Breaker, I forgot how wonky he was. He was like the first G.I. Joe classified that I received that was like the V2 Firefly. I mean, he is a really shaky character, so you know what? He came with the Ram Cycle, so that's what I put him back on. And also, too, a fun fact, I didn't know wonky was not a made-up word. I don't know if it's slang, but it's in the dictionary. Wonky. A guy had corrected me on that about a month ago. So I thought wonky was a made-up word. It's actually a real word, and you should be able to use it in Scrabble. But we got these two guys on bikes. The Ram Cycle still looks good. A great miniature vehicle, a great vehicle that they gave us in the beginning. This New Ray 112 scale four-wheeler that Tunnel Rat is on looks good beside the Ram Cycle. Doesn't look too small. Tunnel Rat is probably the only guy as far as G.I. Joe that can fit on that, because Tunnel Rat is actually a lot smaller than the rest of the Joes. But as you can see here, Breaker will probably be really big on that. Towards the back, I have Barbecue. And where else would the resident firefighter go besides with the green shirts? He's in the army, man. And also I have the Marauders back there, you see to the left. Have nowhere else for him to go. Now if I had some more of the Marauders, he probably would not be here. He'd be off somewhere. But like I said in a video months ago, who knows when they will come. Maybe they'll come through the 1 through 200, but we'll see. Got the original Duke here. I actually like this Duke. As far as classified original, I think he's dope. But once that other Duke comes, this will take the place of Falcon, and I'll play him off like Duke's younger brother. This over here is a kit bashed Duke that I have. Actually, that is the Tiger Force Duke. And I have the Cobra Island Beachhead pants on him because I did a kit bash, which you'll see. Got the V3 Roadblock back there looking really good. Of course, he'll be with the green shirts. And got a Valiverse figure back there. As you can see, I have a bazooka. Got the steel core. And we got a tripwire. And then we got Cover Girl. Man, Cover Girl plays tricks on you because she has the potential to be dimed out, yo, but then when you really start looking at her face and the sucked in cheeks, yo, it looks like she's on coke or something, man. So she has the potential, man. They just didn't quite get her right, man. And she does have QC issues with the arm coming off, not breaking, but just easy to pop out of the socket. And as you can see here, I got my boy Grunt, the all-time great Grunt here, with a bunch of different grunts around him. You see that Grunt there is pretty much on a stalker body with the vest off, and then you have the steel core helmet that he comes with on this one. And also, let me see if we can get the focus. Got my boy Shipwreck in the back, and to the left you see Condor there. But the Chuckles type Condor, I forgot the ops name for him, but that's gonna be my Condor. I'm gonna just let this other one have a mask and just kind of be in the army. As you see back there, we have the Halo Green Marine there, Master Chief, I believe that is. So you see he looking good. He looks good. He blends right on in with everybody else. And also peeking through there, we have a I forgot the name of that commando from that Valiverse with that fatigue helmet on. I mean, fatigue, the mask on, but I want to say not Desert Commando, but some type of commando. It was the that store that closed down it was their exclusive figure. I can't think of the Commando name for it, but it was a pretty cool figure. And then once you start kit bashing him up with other Valiverse, he actually looks really good. I'm gonna back this camera up so you can see like the other kit bashes I have with that figure. Pretty much took this and Delta Commando, that's what I believe that was, and I kit bashed it with this other Valiverse figure. Like, my kit bashes look real good, man. They look good enough to stand up beside the Joe's Dorkside Toys. Yeah, it was that exclusive. You see, but that whole figure had that camouflage pattern. I just kind of busted it up and kind of put the regular pants on him, and he looks really good, man. So we got General Hawk in the front here. He's looking really, really good.
Gijoe is the code name for.
I like the fatigues on him. I like the jacket, the sculpt. He looks really good. They didn't drop the ball on him in my eyes. There were so many good figures. I couldn't really put him on the top 10. But I mean, if somebody had him on the top 10, man, I couldn't knock it. A lot of these figures that came out in 2023 deserve to be on a top 10. And speaking of that, this was my #1 action figure of 2020 was Rock and Roll. And once again, a solid figure. No need to really pretty much talk about him too much. He's in the pocket. Great body, great sculpt, great accessories. Just a really, really good figure, I think, all the way around. And we got my boy Alonzo Stark over here, and you see here I got more green shirts of him kit bashed with Grunt here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up, and you can see the girl kill switch there blending right in. Looks really good with the Joes, to be quite honest with you. And this just has Grunt's helmet on there, but the Stalker, you see I got the no, I didn't take the vest off of this one. I believe he has Tone Rat's bandolier around his chest. And you can see I kind of tried to switch up old Sarge back there. Hopefully we can get to him and see him. Yeah, put like a helmet on him, and as you can see there, old boy George back there with that ugly face. There you go. Yeah, old Falcon there. Got him in the cut. And let me see if I can get over to a like, see that Valiverse peeking through right there with the blue shirt and tan vest on. I mean, that face, just even though it has a mask on, just that figure alone looks better than that, you know. I mean, he's just not a good looking figure. Then Spirit back there. Spirit is actually a great action figure. I really like that. I think they knocked it out of the park. And even though he's on that old body, that old buck, Spirit looks really good. Oh, Spirit Iron Knife, yep. But nice blue shirt. I really like that. I like his gloves. Hiya Toys is coming out one just like that. And the only difference between Hiya Toys, it doesn't have as much articulation as Classified, but they're gonna make up for that with the paint and wash. Like, his glove looks good on this figure here, but looks even better on the Hiya Toy. So just brings out a lot of deco and sculpt on him. Looks like even the backpack, like all of this in here is weathered on that Hiya Toy, so it's just a little bit different. But this is a good action figure. This Spirit Iron Knife, and of course Freedom looks good too. And that's what I wish they would have did with Polly, with Shipwreck. And on the end here, oh, you see you got Flint, and like I said, Kill Switch looking good with them. Flint, I like this Flint. I like this Lady J. I think we just gonna have to settle with that Lady J. I don't know if they're gonna try to stab at that again. But the Flint, I think they need to take a stab at it as far as the face sculpt. But I actually like that Flint. I think that's actually a good action figure. Then we got Mutt and Junkyard here. Got some more kit bashes in the back, and peeking through there, I don't know if you guys can see Torpedo in the back, and we got Sergeant Slaughter, we have Outback, and we have both gun hoes. And the one with the shirt off, I actually kind of like him that I took that vest off and just got him bare chest. He just looks like a crazy guy. And then gung ho here with the traditional colors in the washed out blue fatigues. And then we got Junkyard down there. And everybody looks good up here, man. It's quite a squad, man. This is something that I wouldn't mind putting up against Cobra, because last year I probably had maybe like 1/3 of these Joes here, but these is Frontline Joes with General Hawk leading the way, and have more to come. Think about when the Navy Sailor and the Marine comes, and it's just going to add on to a bigger Joe army. And the cool thing about Joe is I'm so uniform with the Cobra army, and the Joes, they're all so colorful and eccentric. They're like different. Like, look at that. Like, going down the line, even though I have mostly green shirts here, everybody here pretty much just has their own thing going on, becoming a cohesive unit. Even this steel core looks good in this panoramic that I'm doing here, man. And just a beautiful lineup. I'm really, really proud of my Joes. I'm really proud of my G.I. Joe Classified collection, period. Even with the extra add-ons like the Valiverse, like I'm panning through, and Killswitch looks amazing. And shout out to the Nerdzoic Nerdy Awards. Killswitch is actually #1 Valiverse figure, which surprised me, but I'm glad she's getting the notoriety, man, because she's a good-looking figure. And like I said, I wish they come out with a special pack with her, because all the other girls got them. Why don't she have them? They kind of switch up her gear. You know what I'm saying? Give her like some fatigue pants, like a nice tactical sweater vest shirt. You know what I'm saying? Or not vest, but like a sweater, like tactical sweater, man. That'll be dope, man. But they haven't done that. They wasn't happy she won. On the Nerdy's happy to announce, I think everybody wanted Pandora. But yes, that is Frontline right there. So let's work our way around the table. I got 6 Snake Eyes sitting right here. I actually have 7, but Coffee Cake is over there with the Desert guys. So I was like, you know what? I got enough Snake Eyes here to talk about what I need to talk about. So let's move on over. But as you can see here, like, they're pretty much all identical, but just have like little variations about them. And apparently I'm a Snake Eyes variant collector, and they're all pretty cool, man. I'll keep getting them. The mold was never bad. The quality of the figure's never bad, even though this guy right here is a little wonky from being struck over and over again. But this is actually one of my favorite Snake Eyes here. I believe this is the V2 Timber Snake Eyes, and then we got the V1 right here, who's actually a little bit thicker. He actually has the steel core and original Beachhead body. This guy right here, I actually like this one. This is one of my favorite Snake Eyes when it came out, man. But you can see he's a little bit thicker than all these other guys. All these other guys have the same mold except for this one here. That's what I say with these Snake Eyes, man, can start getting kind of wild, man. But this guy actually has a different mold than the other ones, and it's actually pretty cool. The movie Snake Eyes, Ollie's special. I didn't get it at Ollie's. I actually brought this off Amazon, not when it first came out, but just probably like 2 years after, for like $15, and lo and behold, they're at Amazon for $5. But this is actually a great figure here. These two, they all are, to be honest with you, so that's why I don't mind buying them. After a while you're saying, well, wow, they got like 3 or 4 different molds. But let me zoom in here. With this one here, this Fortnite one, I like the silver visor on him. I think that actually is pretty cool. And as far as the grenades and stuff, he has a lot of goofy weapons, but I do like the bandolier grenades on his chest that they're kind of colored like a disco ball, and then you see the black and gray accents all through here. So I think that's pretty cool, man. And then as far as this guy right here, this is the OG. You see he has the red dot on his head. This came out right after 00 Snake Eyes. I have 00 Snake Eyes, I just don't have an extra one. Okay, I just have a minimum card, never touched, but I got the collector's itch. I almost kind of want to get one to have out. So we'll see how that goes. But here's red dot here. Here's also my original, I think he's number 2 Snake Eyes or number 3, but first wave Snake Eyes here that I brought. I actually had to go back on eBay and buy this guy, and he's wonky as shit, but I just had to have that red dot. And like I said, this is the V2 Timber one, and become one of my favorite ones. But I like all these Snake Eyes. I think they're pretty dope, and apparently I'm a Snake Eyes variant collector. All right, so next up we got my boys. We got Tiger Force here, man. I'm gonna try to get in on a little side angle here, but we'll start from right to left, being that Duke is the furthest away. First off, we got this Duke here, which is the same one from the first. I think it's a pretty cool figure. I think it's a pretty good figure. Let me try to focus in on him. But same thing. I love the pants on this, and I love the black accents that go over the gray boots. But this is how Flint's tiger stripe look. Like, look how different these tiger stripes are. I'm glad, and we'll get to that too once I get over there. But same thing. He came with this ram cycle. Guys can see in the back here. There's no secret. I mean, everybody's seen this ram cycle, and I actually like this tiger print on there with the fighter jet face on there. I forgot the name of it, but it looks good. I like it. I think it's dope. I actually almost kind of like it better than the green bike. And we got Dusty in the background. I don't know where his headdress is at right now. I think it's on the shelf, but I actually kind of prefer him to have it off. I mean, the headdress is dog crap. And if I was going to set 2 different ones, I'll have the original with the headdress, but I actually like the orange red lenses on this Dusty here. And hair looks good. Decent figure, man. It's just is nothing to this, really. He's better off in the group, and you can see he's got the green pants. He's a desert soldier, but like, I don't even know why they waste their time having him be in Tiger Force, like more of like a jungle type setting. But I don't know. I mean, you're a soldier, you gotta go. You get orders, you gotta go. But that's cool though. I'm happy to have him in the collection, Tiger Force collection, which is a very eccentric collection, but definitely looks better once you kind of start putting them all together. And then of course, this is my boy. This is one of my favorite classified figures right here. Like, you cannot beat my man Outback, man. To me, he looks better than the original white shirt. Face sculpt looks better, even though the same face sculpt, just the paint applications just makes it look different to me. He looks like fucking Contra or something, man. But he's dope, man. He's dope. I really like this. There's no secret to that. As you can see, you got my boy Recondo in the back. We got a Kit Bash Beachhead, which I took the Duke legs and put on Beachhead, and Beachhead legs is actually on that Tiger Force Duke somewhere else. And then we got my man Flint. And like I said, let me back this up right quick. You see the tiger print on Beachhead here. Why couldn't they have that tiger print for this shirt? This is so lackluster and just, I don't give a crap type. Even his face paint, that could have been stellar, but they just didn't get it. Now, once again, Hiya Toys is coming out with a G.I. Joe. It's already out 4-inch line, but that Tiger Force Duke, Tiger Force Flint looks way better than his classified, man. So I'm definitely going to be getting that. And in the background there, you can see my man Bazooka, man. But Tiger Force, I'm feeling them. I don't have as much as I thought. There's not many of them. It's only 7 guys. I'm guessing Cobra has more. That's what I'm thinking. But kind of blew my mind. I'm like, man, I thought I had more than that. But I guess I'm thinking of Python Patrol and not Tiger Force. So Tiger Force is only no, I am wrong. I counted a Kit Bash. I counted Beachhead. We only got 6 Tiger Force guys, man. So this beachhead is a kit bash I did. So we don't have 7. So not as many as I thought. All right, let's zero in on my guys Night Force here, which low light is really not a part of Night Force. He just kind of just fits the bill for me on that. Let me try to lift this up a little bit. It's getting kind of crowded over here, and then we'll switch over to the other side. But you can see here, I got some Valaverse in the background, kind of doing some gap fillers. But low light in the front. No, he's not officially Night Force, but I like him in that setting. We got Jody Shooter here. Got my man Big Ben. Of course, you can see the cool kit bashes I did with Valaverse. And this Steel Brigade band figure is just dope, man. I really like that black and green, that Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. I got the Garrison in the background from Valaverse. And I also have the Cobra Island Roadblock. He really has nowhere to go. So, I mean, he's kind of like an odd man standing. I mean, nobody really wants him. So he's in black colors. That's mostly what his outfit was with the shades. I just threw him in at Night Force as an extra lug. Out of this whole ordeal, I want to zero in on a character who is dope as hell. And let's put low light to the side here. Let's talk about Wolf Varma. Man, I hope I said that right. But man, dope figure. Real quality. He feels nice like Grunt. Has nice accessories, nice guns. He is a good figure. And the cool thing about him, he doesn't have a name tag like Grunt. He doesn't have really nostalgic drawing to him, which I don't have any nostalgic drawing to Grunt, but a lot of people do. He's part of the original 13. But Wolf Varma, Parf Varma, comma. You can army build him, man. And he looks dope, man. He looks really good, man. Like I said, with the helmet, I like the colorways. At first I was like, yo, that colorways is, I don't know, man, they ain't really hitting on that. But I like these colorways. Now, I think they are pretty good. And as you can see here, man, like I said, nice, sturdy, quality figure. I ain't having a QC issue. He feel good in hand. He moves good. And he just looks cool. Like, I think once you start multiplying him and putting different heads on him, man, I think he really will work out. But yeah, Night Force, of course you don't have too many, man, but as you can see here, I'm kind of deep with mine. I got 1 2 3 6 9 10. I got a Cyclops in the background. I can't let Scott go out like that. I'm pretty sure you guys seen him before if you watch my channel. But another kit bash. Gee, thanks a lot, Scott. That I did with Valaverse and with the Marvel Legends head here, and black pants, navy blue shirt, red sunglasses. He looks great with low light. Man, I wish they didn't fall like that so you guys could see them. But they look great together, especially with those shades, those red shades. They're on point. And Scott is I like that this Valaverse figure is taller because Scott Summers is a tall dude. I think he's like 6'6". So our cable's so big. Alright, so we're on the other side now. We have more of the law enforcement guys. We got Chuckles, we got Covert Ops Condor. This is my Condor here. I'm gonna just leave Condor like this. Plus the other one that I originally got from Valaverse. Matter of fact, he is right there standing in the back row. He is stiff. I could never get his legs really kind of unhinged. So I keep the mask and helmet on him. But this Condor right here, this is my guy. He will forever be tied in with Chuckles, and they'll always be a tandem in my collection. In the background, we have a figure that I had as a kid, and it is Shockwave. I actually like him. There's nothing too much to him because he's basically Beachhead all over again. as far as if you have the Cobra Island Beachhead. But man, he's a decent figure. A little bit change up here, but I think this is the best way they could have put him out, man. There's nothing to complain about this Shockwave. It's just so many good figures in G.I. Joe. He's nothing to ooh and ah over. But we have pretty much like the law enforcement guys, Chuckles being like a special agent, almost kind of like CIA, and the Covert Ops, Condor, same thing, and then the Shockwave being more like a kick though, man, jump out boys, you know what I'm saying, SWAT. So yeah, and then we're gonna have Law and Order to add to in the future, but I made a mistake on the channel when I did the Mutt Junkyard. I said he was like an MP, man, but I was thinking of Law and Order. A guy corrected me on it, and I mean, you know me, I don't care. Like, you know what, you are right, I was wrong. I was thinking about the wrong thing, man. But let's go over here to my desert guys and try to get in as close as I can. We try to shine a little bit more light on my boys here. And we got Desert Rat here. Damn, they look good sitting on that log. And we got Dusty here. Like I said, you see there, he has the headdress on there. And we got Coffee Cake Snake Eyes here. So we got those three guys here, and that's really all I got. I don't know how far. Well, you know what? G.I. Joe's coming out with those special group of troops. I don't know how far they're gonna go with the desert theme here, but that's pretty much the desert guys for now. And then last but not least, oh well, Snow Job is last, and no need, let's go ahead and just talk about him. He's the lone man standing here. I don't know, I'm thinking with that 60th anniversary, they're probably gonna do like some snow people, and that'll be good to go along. Until then, I will substitute with Valorverse. Okay, and then here we got the Ninja Squad, we got Nunchuck, we got Helix, and we got my man Kamukara, and they all look good. All three of these figures are dope. And they're ready to do their thing, man. Especially this front row. I'm really liking this. It's definitely filled up with plenty of Joes. Yep, so there you have it. All of my Joes here. Like I said, very proud of this collection. In the next couple of days, I'm gonna dig up some stuff out of the garage, dig up some few things I got, and see how I want to build out the new diorama that includes the Joes. Of course, I'm gonna probably pick up on the storyline, the 5 Joes who escaped in the boat on the riverway, and just kind of see what my imagination builds, man. But there you have it, another episode of The Table. Finally getting all my G.I. Joe classified out on the Joe side and actually seeing what I got. This is actually the first time I did this. That's why this video is so long. I just wanted to take the time and kind of walk through, even though I didn't really walk through all the Joes, man. But I'm very proud of this collection. This is the Savage Land. If you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe. If you want, hit me on my Instagram at Geppetto910. And we do this for the love and beauty of action figures and G.I. Joe classified. And with that being said, until the next time, God bless.
G.I. Joe!